my best. So Universal Commercial Capital is a US-based private money lender, and they're known for their flexible, common sense underwriting and efficient, hassle-free loan programs. And what sets Universal Commercial Capital apart, what they want you to know, is its approach to investment opportunities and a steadfast commitment to helping clients reach their full financial potential. Their leadership team has decades of experience, and they pride themselves on 360-degree understanding of its exceptionally diverse client base and their unique financing needs. The team at Universal Commercial Capital is dedicated to continuing education and staying ahead of industry curves with ever-changing investment and financial developments. Universal Commercial Capital belongs proudly to the National Association of Mortgage Brokers.
And today from Universal Capital today for the presentation is going to be Malika. And we're also going to be introducing Ivana with a short video to get started. So short video, and then Malika, definitely please share your audio and video as we get towards the end of that introduction.
Hello, my name is Ivana Trišić. I'm PR Manager at Universal Commercial Capital. Universal Commercial Capital is a private lending company that has been in business for over 20 years, offering financial solutions nationwide. Our main loan programs are commercial bridge loans, fix and flip, and hard money. We'll work with you to create the right structure at the right price and close when you need to close. Our teamwork helps to answer your inquiries within 24 hours. Your time is very valuable for Universal Commercial Capital. Remember that we are not only broker-friendly, but also protect our brokers 100%. Do not hesitate to call or email us to discuss your scenario. We are looking forward to be your right option. Thank you very much. Bye.
Malika, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. My name is Milica Krstić, and I am sales executive with Universal Commercial Capital. I don't mind that you pronounce my name a little bit different than its original. I am with Universal Commercial Capital, and as you said, we are very proud to say that we are well-known private money lenders, and we have over 20 years of experience. And our team is really great, really fast with answering with inquiries, and we're looking forward to work with new clients.
Daddy, do you want to ask her the additional questions? Hello, how are you?
Hi, Linda.
I'm going to go ahead and hop on in here and ask you some additional questions. So how long has Universal Commercial Capital been in business?
Well, as we said in my introduction and introduction of Universal Commercial Capital, our team has over 20 years of experience. With our experience and the wealth of knowledge, we lead to the development of UCC's widely recognized streamlined loan process, which aids customers in saving time and money. And we know that in real estate business, time is everything, and money is very important.
Linda,
you're on mute.
There we go. Okay, Linda, thank you so much for the one question. Ready to go here. Does UCC lend nationwide?
Yes, all of our programs are nationwide, except that we are not too big on rural or desert areas. There has to be a minimum population of 20,000 people or very close to a major city. We do take a look at everything except raw land.
All right. And what are the major programs that UCC offers, and what is the highlight of each of the programs?
Well, hello. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
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 Hello. Okay. Oh, okay, great. Well, the major programs that we currently have are very much our niche is hard money. We also have fix and flip and commercial bridge loan. Now, we do tend to be very selective when there's a scenario coming to us and try to structure it as it fits best on each program or what the borrower is exactly looking for. So, but those are the major ones. And the highlights on these is that there's no tax returns required. There's no W-2s required. On our hard money, there's no minimum FICO. Our fix and flip, yes, it requires just a minimum, but we're able to make exceptions on all of our fix and flip programs. And for our commercial bridge program, there's also no FICO requirement.
Okay, terrific. Let's see. What makes UCC different from other lenders?
Well, I would say our teamwork. We work very closely with each other, which means not just having the sales department and the processing department far from each other or work on their own. No, we are very, we have a very strong communication between us when it comes to each loan separately. And not only that, but we're able to answer inquiries very promptly within 24, 48 hours, depending on each scenario. And we're able to give you a straight answer if it's a yes or a no. And when there is a problem with a scenario, we try to help you and advise which way is the easiest for them to close.
Great. Malika, I understand that you will screen all loans before they get submitted to the underwriter. Normally, what do you look at in the loan file right away during the screening process?
Well, I look at mostly fix and flip deals, and they need to follow certain guidelines in order to be approved. A lot of things are important here, and we want to make it easy to our borrower to understand our terms, but also we have to make evaluation of the borrower and to see if we can do the business or no, as I said. First of all, we have to check the property the borrower is interested in and what is his value, and to make sure the property is clear. We do that for us, but also for a borrower, because a lot of people need advice about the properties sometimes when they want to take a loan. In my area with fix and flip, I have to look at the location and how much the borrower can put into the property. Then we check the borrower's history in real estate business, how much experience he has, what his FICO score, if FICO is needed, how much money he needs for his loan and for project, and what terms suits him the most. When we're making a soft quote and negotiate terms, we try to make it work for both sides, and the borrower needs to provide all papers needed. Then we get the pre-approval and we go to close the deal.
All right. And what is the company's biggest challenge this year, and what did you guys learn from it?
Well, the biggest challenge was to keep everything working like it was before this whole crisis started. Our main concern was to be there for our brokers, borrowers, realtors, and also to support our team and grow stronger in these challenging times. I have to say that I'm very proud of my team, and I have to congratulate and to thank them all for support they gave to all of our clients and to each other. We were in contact every day, and we didn't stop working on ourselves and supporting our clients who did not knew how they're going to keep their businesses and what the crisis in whole world will bring to all of us. I think that this situation showed us that teamwork is very important, and UCC has grown a team who knows how to be in front line and how to face with unknown in the best way possible.
Great, wonderful. So we're starting to get some questions. I'm going to start asking them. What are your standard term rates? What are your standing terms, your rates, and what do you like to see for the fix and flip loans?
For our fix and flip loans, we have a 1-year term, and the rate starts now. We're being more flexible on rates, so I would say they start at 8.99. There's no prepay on our fix and flip. On hard money, we have the rate starting at 10%, and there's a term up to 3 years interest only. On our commercial bridge loans, where it starts at 1 million plus, the rates can be very low. I would say around 6.5%, and that's our best product right now for people that have loan scenarios with over 1 million.
Okay, and let's see. There was a follow-up to that question. How long does it take to close a fix and flip loan?
Oh, very promptly. We had deals that closed within 10 days. The reason why it closes so fast is because the appraisal usually takes, I would say, 5 to 6 days. And while we wait for the appraisal is when we request all the documentation for closing. So we're ready once the appraisal gets back in.
Great. I think I know the answer to this one because you're a hard money lender, but I'm going to ask it because Eric asked it. And Eric is asking, do you do asset-based loans?
Yes, yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Do you lend on new construction?
Right now, we are being very conservative on construction, but we don't close the door on it. If it's a good deal with a free and clear land, or maybe there's a lot more equity to work with, and the borrower has experience in construction, we are very open to look at those, but we don't necessarily have it open just yet 100%. But yes, we look at it.
Okay. And what loan to value ratios do you offer? Are you doing 60, 65? Are you doing 80? Are you doing 90? Where are you guys at right now?
For construction?
For
or for any of our products?
I think this is fix and flip.
Oh, fix and flip, we're going up to 90% LTC. We lend 100% on the rehab, and we're going up to 75% of the ARV. On our hard money, we had scenarios that were able to go up to 70% LTV. And commercial bridge is going up to 75% LTV.
Okay. Would you lend on an assisted living facility?
Yes, we do. Of course we do. We've been able to fund a few assisted living care facilities. As long as the borrower has the experience in this type of property or has a tenant with a long-term lease and it's cash flowing and we are able to verify that cash flow, yes, we can lend on those type of properties.
Okay. What is your point structure for asset-based loans?
Points, well, our points really depend on each scenario. It could be between 1% to 3%. It really depends on the loan amounts and how hard the deal is and what type of program we're going to give it. If it's going to be hard money, fix and flip, or commercial bridge loan.
Do you have other types of fees like legal fees, some are sometimes charged, documentation fees, application fees? Some hard money lenders do that. So you guys do that?
There's no upfront fees with us. For example, on hard money, the only thing that you'll be paying UCC will be the origination fee along with the processing fee. and whatever else is third-party fees. The same would be for fix and flip, except that you're paying the legal doc fee.
Legal doc fee, how much is that?
Is less than $1,000. And doc fee for fix and flip is about $9.95.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And would you put interest on the back end of the loan when it's paid off?
No. Once it's paid off, it's paid off.
Right. It's monthly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's monthly payment. Mm-hmm.
Very good. So you mentioned that it's possible to potentially, I think you said 7.99 or 6.99 on your low end for your interest rates. What would be a qualification for somebody to get a rate that low?
Well, we're talking about experience. Number one, low. Two, and a good borrower. Even though we don't necessarily need credit reports or dues or tax returns, it is a plus if the borrower is wanting to provide that information, because that gives us a more confidence that this borrower will definitely pay the loan off and he won't have any issues paying it off, and the property is cash flowing correctly. It gives a plus, and it gives us the option to lower our fees, not lower fees, lower the rate.
Right, absolutely. So if someone had a lot of experience, did you guys do portfolio lending? So for example, let's say there was a portfolio of 40 single family homes. They were occupied, let's say, 96% occupied and paying. Do you guys do longer term financing on those, or would you do like an acquisition financing on someone like that for someone who let's add, over 350 transactions?
Yeah, we can look at those. The only thing is that we do want them to be in the same state at least, because we have gotten some portfolio loans where they have them all over the state, and that's kind of difficult to underwrite. We will have to underwrite them individually. But when they're in the same state, it's a lot easier.
Gotcha. Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, do you lend in Nevada? I think you're a national lender, so probably yes.
Yes, we do lend in Nevada. It's just hard money. No, not right now. But my other programs, as far as fix and flip and commercial bridge loans, yes, we do.
Okay. Do you do any type of credit facilities, revolving credit facilities, or let's say, for example, I know there's a few different ones. So you've got your standard, revolving credit line, and then you have other ones where let's say you have $1 million or $2 million or $3 million limit. Again, working with someone who's got a lot of experience, and they're sort of like pre-underwritten. And then as long as the deal meets that criteria, it just goes through real fast. Do you offer those facilities?
That's more like a line of credit, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, right now we're not just yet open to line of credit, but we might be in the future for sure. Yeah.
Okay. So, well, why don't you give us a little bit of background on your experience with underwriting? How long have you guys been doing this?
I would like to give the word here to Melita. I know she's in our Bigger Pockets platform, and she's the one that very much has more contact with our borrowers direct. So if she could please answer that for us.
Well, yes, we have a lot of experience with inquiries and with the people who just want to get in real estate, who wants to start their own businesses. They can contact us on our emails for the company, or they can try to reach us on a Bigger Pockets platform where we are very active. And as Ivy said, a lot of inquiries are coming from there. And it's a great place to just see our own portfolio, the projects that we did, to see experience of our borrowers and to get us know better, because we have a lot of experience. A lot of years are behind us. We have more than 20 years of experience in lending, so you can give us a call and get all information from us really, really fast.
So tell me about your bigger pockets marketing. What are you guys doing on there? Do you just interact and engage with investors, or are you doing advertising? What is that relationship like?
Well, with the bigger pockets, we started growing our own network of people there. And I have to say that I'm very proud that we have a lot of connections with investors, with realtors, with brokers, with real estate agents. We just want to grow our own network and to get the people to know us better. We do marketing there, and we also just answer the questions like we do in our emails. We like more that direct contact with the people because it's much easier for us to explain what we are offering, and it's much easier for the borrowers to explain what they need. So that's why we insist on that interaction, which is not via emails. So we want people to come to Bigger Pockets and see us there, and then give us a call and get to know us better.
Very good.
We have we have flyers, we have our terms. We always upload new programs, new terms that are getting better and better. And we just want to present to the market what we are offering, and we have really good terms for market today.
Great. So we have another question from Eric. So Eric's a newbie, and he wants to know how he would work with you just getting started in his real estate business.
I would say the first thing that he would need to do is give us a call or email us, whichever one he prefers. Of course, I love getting on the phone and getting to know everyone and getting to know exactly what they're looking for, because everybody's needs are different. People are looking to close fast. People are looking for better rates. People are looking for better terms. People are looking for something that they already have in hand, which is very complicated, and they don't know what to do. Maybe the traditional bank has declined them many times, and they just can't get their deal done, but they really want to put their hands on. So I would say, give us a call. Let us know what you have in hand, what you have in mind to do with this scenario, and we'll help you structure your scenario to the best of our programs that we currently have. And that way, you're free to make a decision afterwards.
So, in the Midwest, girls or ladies, we have properties that do not really cost that much. You can buy a home in the Midwest, for $20,000-$30,000 sometimes, and you want to do a rehab on it. So what is your minimum? Where would you need to be to fund something?
Well, believe it or not, right now I have deals from Illinois, and anyone that is in the flipping business knows that Illinois properties are worth between, in some areas, not all areas, but in some areas are worth between 30,000 to up to 80,000. And we're working on those. Okay, we're not just shutting the door to very low loan amounts. Of course, we want to look at the big ones, but we also want to help the people that are just getting started and they want to be able to build their portfolio from small deals like this. And we have opened one of our programs, which is fix and flip, for small deals like this, where the purchase price is around that purchase price, 20K, but the rehab budget is like 60 or 70,000, and the ARV is double that. It's maybe 150, 200,000. We are very, very open to look at any deals, as long as it's not a total loan amount, because we look at the purchase price combined with the rehab, which we also do. And it comes down to maybe 20K or 30K all total and loan amount. Yeah, that's something that we would have to decline, because we don't want to put our hands or all the work into that type of loan amount. But our minimum, it's 100,000, but we're able to make exceptions when it's up to 70, 75 or so.
Okay, great. So here's another one for you. So I've done a ton of flips and converting to rental properties. So we have a large portfolio of rental properties in our private equity company. And we've come across some in places like Cleveland where you have this area, it's transitioning, it's regentrifying, right? So it's an older neighborhood, it's close to downtown, and you've got properties there, that are worth 50, 60, 70, $80,000 in as is condition. But after their rehab, they're worth like $450,000, right? But it may take a big rehab. So you may buy it for 75, but then you need 100, 150 to rehab it. Do you do those types of loans?
Of course, we do, as long as you have the experience on those type of rehabs. I want to say I want to do all the loans that come to my hand, because of course I don't want to reject any of them. But we tend to look at experience when the rehab it's over the purchase price, or it has to be major rehab as far as adding units, adding square footage, or dumping putting down some walls so that I want to make my kitchen bigger, things like that the rehab will cost me 150, like you said. I want to see that you have done projects like this and it has gone very well for you. So yes, we are able to do those.
Well, that's terrific. That's great. So what other things? Okay, so people are asking questions. I've asked a bunch of questions. What have we missed? What other things do people need to know?
Melita, you want to answer for us?
Well, I think that we covered most of the things. I just want to remind everybody that when it comes to real estate business and you have any questions, you need to know who you can ask those questions. And we are very open to discuss about any possibility for any business in real estate with everybody. So as Ivy said, if you have something, some idea, you're not sure what you want to do and what you can do, just give us a call and discuss with us, because besides that we are doing business with we also advise people a lot, because sometimes our borrowers have some idea that it's not good enough and we can improve it, or it's not just something that we can do, and we can tell them to take a look at that another time.
Okay, we've got a couple more questions. Let's see. JJ is asking, and he says he might have missed this. What were the average terms on commercial fixed rate loans?
Commercial bridge loans, our terms are from 1 to 5 years, interest only. We go up to 75% LTV. And the very, very good thing about this program, which is for only 1 million plus loan amount, is that the rate starts at 6.5%. And it has to be cash flowing properties only. It can be vacant properties. It can be land. And they have to be cash flowing, like I said.
Okay, and are you guys a direct lender, or do you broker the loan to other lenders?
We are direct, 100% direct. And now I'm not shutting the doors to our colleagues, because we do work with other people that, in case we can't do the loan ourselves for whatever reason, yes, we do work as correspondents with other lenders.
Okay, and are your commercial bridge loans targeted towards multifamily?
Yeah, for commercial bridges, for all types of property. I mentioned it could be for residential, it could be for commercial type property, it could be for industrial. It just can't be for construction or raw land or vacant properties.
What about notes?
Notes, yes.
You would fund
Yes.
note portfolio?
In note portfolio, we fund for that type of product. We're doing even people that are bankruptcy, people that are in foreclosure, people that have bad credit. It's just a matter of reviewing the deal. Like I said, if the property is cash flowing, and because it is a DCR product, if it's cash flowing, then yes, we're able to do the deal.
Okay, so as long as it's cash flowing, but you wouldn't potentially fund a pool of defaulted mortgages?
As long as we're going to be on the first position, yes.
You
If
would.
we're going to fund all notes and be on first position and we're still under the LTV, which is 75% right now, I would say yes.
Okay, then we got a lot to talk about. All right. Okay, let's see. What other types of questions can we ask you guys? Trying to think of some new things on the lending side that would be important for people to know. We've got some additional time. Do you guys have any other thoughts? Oh, do you lend on auctions? Here we go.
Malika, quick question for you, and this may help some other items that we're working with, but what are the more interesting deals and loans that you guys have put together, especially in the post-COVID times?
Hard money has always been our niche and UCC. And even during the pandemic, we were still working and nothing really stopped us. Not even coronavirus stopped us. We definitely kept going. And we have, and the great thing about this is that we have brokers and even borrowers that trust us and they always come back. And so during the pandemic, we had a lot of brokers and a lot of colleagues, I would say a lot of other lenders that couldn't fund in-house because they were afraid about the uncertainty that we were living. They actually came to us and we were able to continue. So our niche is hard money, yes. Fix and flip has been our baby for the past, how long, Melita? I would say 2 years now.
2 years, yes, 2 years now.
Exactly. And it's moving up really fast. Illinois is the state that we are concentrating on for fix and flip because a lot of our loans are coming from there. And Florida too, Texas, they're coming to us for their fix and flip programs. But of course, we're looking at everywhere. It's a nationwide product. And then now it's our commercial bridge loan, which it has a lot of potential, especially for people that they have their commercial properties up and running and they haven't stopped either, but they need cash to get more equipment or to get more, to pay more people to work there. Things like that. We are able to definitely work on all three of those. I think those three are the top right now in our departments.
Great. So we've got some more questions that have come in. So I kind of know the answer to this one. Question is, who pays for appraisal? So obviously, the person who's applying for the loan is going to pay for the appraisal. We're doing a refinance now on 50 of our properties. And we just shelled out a lot of money for those appraisals. So what do you charge? And will you do just a BPO appraisal or do you require full appraisals? And talk about those rates.
Okay, it depends on the structure of the loan. If I'm going to say it's hard money, I will tell you no appraisal needed unless we come up with the value and you say, no, but that's not right. My value is higher. Then if we're debating values, okay, let's get an appraisal. It's only fair. You don't believe me. I don't believe you. Let's get an appraisal. But it's not needed for our hard money program. For fix and flip, yes, we do need an appraisal. We are only doing 1 to 4 units for fix and flip. So an appraisal varies from 580 to 600 for the assets and ARV appraisal. And for our commercial bridge loans, it really depends on what type of property. We're talking about square footage then and type of property itself. It could be a retail, it could be a warehouse, it really, it's different. I would say 1,500 to 4,500.
That would be for a single building, but what if you had a portfolio of single family 1 to 4?
We will have to get an appraisal for each one of them. Sadly, we would have to get.
It's not nice. No bueno. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. Do you do rehab only loans for properties acquired by tax deed auctions? I would say if you own the property, you own the property, right?
Yeah. If you own, we only go based on the collateral. Like, yeah. If I understood correctly, and he owes taxes, right?
No. So you have a property where it's gone to auction because the owner hasn't paid taxes, and somebody picks up the tax deed certificate, and eventually you're gonna have to foreclose. So as soon as you foreclose, and if you get it back at auction, I guess you would own it, right?
Yeah, but unfortunately, we don't look at auction properties.
Yeah. No, I'm saying once you take it back, though. Once you get it back.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's see. And can you share an example of a mobile home park non-hard money loan that you've done fairly recently, or have you?
We have done mobile home parks, but we're only doing mobile home parks of like maybe 10 to more units. But that was before the pandemic. Right now, we are not looking at those.
Oh, so we have a question. Do you have any non-performing loans? So let's say after you've worked with someone and it doesn't go so good. Now you guys have the property. Are you selling those? Are you selling those notes?
No, we don't sell notes. We haven't sold notes, and maybe we will in the future, but no, we're not selling notes.
So what do you do with those properties where you have a rehabber who's totally flubbed it, and now you guys take the property back? What do you do?
Those are put out in the market.
Like on the MLS, or you're just selling the property?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's different with us because, for example, we work with a pool of investors. Okay. And so those are put in the market by them. So we wouldn't really go there. It's their choice to be put out in the market like that with an MLS, with Zillow or realtors or whatever.
Okay. Great. So here's a question. We have a question from someone who's received a quote from another company, and they want to see how you stack up. So in February, they got a quote of 75% loan to value. It was fixed, 30-year, amortized at 6.75%, and the loan amount was 600 to 900,000. Is that something in the ballpark of what you could offer?
What was the purchase price?
We don't have a purchase price on that. We just have a loan.
Okay, but we're looking at what, 75% LTV?
Let's say
Okay. Yeah. If it's 75% LTV residential, yes, we can go up to 75%, and it could be our rate will start at 6.5% for 30 years fixed.
What would be the requirement to get 6.5%? What kind of credit score and all that?
He would need to have about 700s, be in the 700s plus credit score.
Not so bad. Not so bad. All right.
But we all want those really good scenarios, right?
He's asking if he has an 800, will it go below 6.5? You got to negotiate.
Wow. Okay, he's asking for a lot. Yeah, we can buy it down. How about that?
it.
We
Oh,
can
right.
buy down the rate.
Store. Yeah, right. That's great. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Oh, he says you guys are great, and he's so glad your webinar. So I think you're going to get a call. That's from JJ.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
See, so you've already gotten some business. We got some stuff to talk about for sure. And I know there's a lot of other people out here in the audience who need to talk as well. So let's see, what else? I wish I had some more questions. I'm trying to come up with some things.
I have a question. Hi.
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 We sent out a email today, and it talked a little bit about how investors don't need to have a lot of experience. In fact, UCC is investor friendly for new investors. Before we close out, can you discuss just a little bit about that? And then we'll get right to Robert.
Elita?
I couldn't hear the beginning of the question, but we always, as I heard about the new investors, we always encourage people to, if they have idea, to try and to find a good partners in this kind of business, because that is the most important thing, that you can rely on people that you are working with and that you can get the best terms on the market. We have great terms for newbies and for new investors. And as we said a few times tonight, just call us and get the terms and get your loan scenarios as fast as you can.
Perfect. Thank you so much. We appreciate UCC, Universal Commercial Capital. They've been wonderful in supporting Realty 411. I recommend that you please reach out to them. It's important to support the companies that support Realty 411, folks, because we're giving you a lot of education, a lot of wonderful information that can change your life. That's why we're doing this. So please, I encourage you, reach out to all the sponsors of this event. It's imperative that we support them and we show them how much they really mean to us, and we thank them for being a part of Realty 411's family. Thank you so much. Take it away, Seti.
All right, and I do just have one more quick question. So if we want to speak with you guys, who do we reach out to? What is the best way to do that? Like do we contact Ivy or Malika? And then on the slide here, we can see Eric and Ivana. So when we contact you, who do we contact?
Well, you can contact anybody of us. You can send us an email, because we are all answering really, really, really fast. And we all work together. If somebody is too busy with someone else, or we have a client, we will transfer you to another person. But anyone in the team are very open for your loan scenario. So if you contact me or Ivy or Eric or Ivana, that is not important. We all work together, so we will answer to your questions really fast.
All right, great guys. Thank you so much. Great to have you guys in the marketplace to help us investors get the money we need. I always say this comment. This is like my quote. You could have a Ferrari parked in the driveway, but if you don't have gas, you're not going anywhere. So thanks for giving us the gas.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you so much, Realty 111. Linda, thank you. I didn't get your name, but thank you. I just wanted to let you guys know. Eric, right? Eric? What was your name?
Seti.
Seti. Okay, Seti. Seti, thank you so much for bringing us today. And I know we have another one tomorrow with you guys, and we're going to discuss more a little bit more of our process. So I'm very, very excited for that, because that's going to be I think that the structure, not only this, we talked about structure today, but more about how we're going to get to close those deals in less of a time. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. Well, I think Dave is going to cover some housekeeping now. And then after that, we'd be moving on to our next guest.
Just to bring it to everybody's attention, first of all, Malik, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. I totally bungled it. Can you say your name one more time for me?
It's Milica.
Milika. Very cool. And Ivy, thank you.
Close enough.
Thank you guys for being here. It's always fun to see what you guys are offering, hear about your deals, and see what you're getting done.